Welcome to Know It All, a place to connect with researchers to answer all questions on health, science, technology, business, culture, and more. This episode on What Do We Know About Neptune was created for you by Sarai. In this topic, Know It All will answer: what are the characteristics of Neptune? What sets Neptune apart from other planets? Have we sent probes to Neptune? What's the temperature like on Neptune? Neptune is the eighth and farthest planet from the Sun in our solar system. Named after the Roman god of the sea, it has some intriguing characteristics that make this world an interesting subject to explore. Although much about Neptune remains a mystery, we have been able to learn quite a bit since its discovery back in 1846 by Johann Galle. Galle discovered the planet using mathematical predictions by Urbain Le Verrier and John Couch Adams. Its mass is estimated at 17 by 10 to the power of 25 kg, which makes it slightly more massive than Uranus but still considerably less than Jupiter or Saturn. However, due to their great distance from Earth, details are far harder for us to study in depth compared with closer planets like Mars or Venus. We know that it rotates on its axis every 16 hours 6 minutes while taking nearly 165 years to orbit around the Sun, making one revolution roughly equal to 2 times the length of a human lifetime. Structure-wise, it is composed primarily of hydrogen, 83%, and helium, 15%. Other elements include methane ice grains, water vapor, ammonia, carbon monoxide, and various hydrocarbons. These elements give the surface its distinctive blue hue seen through telescopes when viewed by earthbound onlookers. It is also believed to contain large core metals. But what really sets apart? Apart from being the coldest, most distant celestial object known to mankind can observe it directly without the aid of technology such as space probes, satellites, or other technologies. Atmospherically speaking, high-pressure winds blow outwards from the equator, increasing steadily towards the poles. This creates visible banded cloud structures made up of small droplets of frozen methane gas. Along those lines, deep down beneath layer clouds lies a mysterious water world, speculated to hold vast seas and oceans. Though none of these are actually confirmed, the very possibility makes Neptune a tantalizing prospect for further exploration. Yes, men have sent probes to Neptune. In 1989, the Voyager 2 space probe became the first and only spacecraft to explore this distant planet in our solar system. The spacecraft flew relatively close to Neptune on August 24 of that year before continuing its journey out into interstellar space beyond our Sun's realm of influence. Its mission was a success as it provided us with valuable scientific data about Neptune which scientists had never been able to study up until then, such as its composition, mostly hydrogen and helium, atmospheric pressure, and temperature structure at various levels within the atmosphere. Neptune is the eighth and farthest planet from our Sun. It has an extreme climate due to its distance, which makes it one of the coldest planets in our solar system, with temperatures ranging between -218 degrees Celsius, -360 degrees Fahrenheit, and +35 degrees Celsius, +95 degrees Fahrenheit. At Neptune's core lies a layer composed mostly of ice, water vapor, and ammonia. This extraordinary internal structure generates heat through gravitational compression as well as via radiogenic elements decaying during radioactive processes, giving rise to high temperature readings on the outer layers near the cloud tops where they can reach 35 degrees Celsius, 256 K. Therefore, astronomers consider that this gas giant does not have what we could call a surface, since there are no solid particles at all, just gases suspended by wind currents located hundreds of kilometers above ground level, or sea level if you prefer calling it so. They form clouds made up mainly out of methane, hydrogen sulfide, or even neon, for instance. As these clouds move around rapidly in different directions because their atmospheric winds push them away very quickly, creating spectacular effects that allow us to contemplate unique sights when observing from telescopes here on Earth. On thermodynamic conditions down below, where pressure becomes much higher than normal levels experienced here on Earth, low temperatures come into play. We guess then that such an environment gets close enough to an absolute 0 point, thus reaching approximately -218 degrees Celsius, -361 K, making Neptune colder than any other known place within our universe. This means that we consider it to be a faraway frozen desert. Thank you for listening. For more answers to questions on health, science, technology, business, culture, and more, don't forget to subscribe to Know It All.